Our adventure begins. Towards the south of the town of Willowshore is a small graveyard. The stone memorials stand erect as square columns that line this small field. Written downward on each, the names of the dearly departed, the people who have lived in the town and, of course, passed away. The Shinto priests that come through here and make it their duty to ensure that these graves are clean have done a fantastic job in doing so. It is here we find Ritsu coming up the hill in order to bring their grandfather a small bag with some breakfast in it. Ritsu, could you describe your character? This is just before you're about to go on patrol and onto your shift, and perhaps also what you are bringing your honored grandfather.
Yeah, of course. Um, Ritsu is wearing almost like um I'm assuming he's not wearing his armor at this point. He'd probably be
You are
head
wearing
home
your
to
armor.
change
Like I
or
said, you're going
oh,
to
okay.
your yeah. You're going to be
Okay,
going on
just
patrol
wanted
after
to
this.
okay, gotcha. Okay, then yes. Ritsu is wearing a um forgot what kind of armor it was. It was like the
Samurai
full
armor.
heavier. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um
samurai armor. Yep, you're fine.
okay. Um he's got the samurai armor that has like almost like square full plates on his arms from shoulder to his elbows, colored in gold and green. He's wearing a green and black headband across his forehead. Uh, has his hair tied up in a bun with some of his hair almost sticking up, but kind of tucked in his hair in the front as well. Um, and you see him walking up up the stairs with the cane to help him kind of stand up from his injury that he got in a battle previous. Um, and he's bringing his grandfather, um, some what are they, sour plum rice balls.
Very nice. All right. As you head up the way, you can see that your grandfather is already by one of the graves. He is on his knees with several sticks of incense burning in front of him as his eyes are closed, hands clasped in prayer. All right. You know that your
I
grandfather is blind. He is unable to see, but you are also aware that he is very, very acutely aware of your presence as you approach and he looks up from his prayers. Ah, Ritsu, my boy.
grandfather, it's good to see you again.
Mm, and you
I
as
know I
well.
say this every morning.
Yes. You and every morning you insist that this old man has to eat breakfast, wash up. You dote on me more than my late wife. But
Can't help it.
is that umeboshi that you have brought me?
Oh yes, and I will kind of hand it over to him as I sit down next to him as well.
He smiles and he takes it. He opens it up and gives it the and gives the bag a big smell. Ah, you always know how to invigorate this old man. It's like I am receiving a second blessing. You watch as he kneels down and takes one of the rice balls and places it onto the altar. He says, "Do you see, dear, what a good grandson we have? She would be very proud, you know."
I know.
So, have you managed to show up that Taro-san on your shifts yet? Proven that
He
you are a
keeps.
superior warrior?
I am working on it. As you know, he keeps making fun of my injury, which is we gets us into a lot of fights,
He
but
puts his hand
he
over
means
he
well.
puts his hand over your mouth as you say that,
Oh,
and he says, an injury has never stopped any member of the Ritsu clan. And you realize that he's got like the huge scars over both of his eyes. It
I
just
just nod.
means there's one more thing that your enemies can underestimate. He slaps you on the face, like in a friendly
Ah,
way, like he
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
and he says, "All right, now go. The Ritsu clan is also never late."
Oh, thank you. And I will kind of squabble up and kind of trip, not trip, but like, like almost stumble as I forget to grab my cane and then I grab it and kind of, I will be back tomorrow, grandfather.
He smiles as he watches you race towards town. Um, you see the wind sort of picking up by the grave, and your grandfather sort of turns and places his hand back on the grave and says, "Ah, yes, I know. I'm sure that he will stumble and fall many more times." All right. Meanwhile, Zuzu, we cut to a small home, a small little domicile where you and your brother live. Your brother is suiting up in armor, and you are preparing to go into the woods in order to meet some of your friends. I would like for each you and Taro to both describe the ritual of you both getting ready for the day, and the conversations that you guys would have back and forth while getting ready to go. Let's start with Zuzu getting ready, and then we'll do Taro getting ready, and then we'll start with the conversation. Uh, but really quickly, before we do so, I would like to give a massive thank you to our dear friend McClover. You bloody legend, you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
McClover has donated for the secret menu item, which means that anyone who decides that they wish to acquire the danger sense ability, all we need to do is head to the gate, the spider gate, to make an offering or say a prayer, and you will acquire the danger sensibility. Now, this is available to everyone to use and to do, and here's the kicker: it does not end with this session. That means any character, any time, any when, any how, anywhere that a prayer is made to the vault or to the statue, sorry, you will gain this fighting. It is now a permanent fixture, thanks to McClover. No, it cannot be given to NPCs or companion characters. Unfortunately, it is a PC exclusive thing. Cookie Mon Steve has also given 5 Jinx points to Dag because he knows it placates me and makes me less likely to kill my players. Thank you,
Well,
Steve. All right. Mwah. Lovely, lovely person. All right. Oh, man, now I'm all thinking. All right, Zuzu, begin your day.
Why, thank you. Um, Zuzu collects her her outerwear from her bed where she's draped it across, and she drapes a soft green woolen shawl around her head and tosses the other end over her shoulder. Um, she shouts out to Taro, Taro, did you see where I left my basket?
We pan across the house to Taro, as Taro is tightening up some straps and doing what they do at the beginning of the day. Taro, what is it you do for your morning prep?
so Taro, as has been the custom from his training since he was a small child, will wake very early to run some drills and some training, and then he will spend approximately 10 to 15 minutes in contemplative meditation
Mm-hmm.
beyond that. which is very difficult for him to do. So he still tries to keep on that every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard for him to sit still for those 10 to 15 minutes. He hates it, but he will do that. After that, he will then start to get ready. He'll make sure everything's ready for the day with the time that he has prior to Zuzu waking up in the morning. When he hears her call out, he'll sort of smirk and he'll be like, I put it by the front door. I almost tripped on it when I came home yesterday.
Looking by the front door, you indeed do see it next to an old worn bamboo umbrella and some sandals that also look pretty well worn. The sandal, like one of the straps is kind of broken. You've been meaning to fix it, but the two of you have been busy, you know.
Thank you, Taro. And I'll pick up the basket, investigate the remnants of little bits and pieces that have fallen into the basket to the bottom from previous collections that had fallen off the stem and didn't get hung up to dry or otherwise processed. Just little bits that release a fragrance as my fingers brush over them and I inhale deeply. I look at the sandals and I think, I'll get to you, I promise.
As you do so, you kind of get a strong connection to the areas of the forest you've so far explored. Really, only a small portion of the mountainside has really been explored by you, but you are eager to meet up with your friends and look for more stuff. Zuzu, you're the first one ready to go, as Taro is sort of putting Taro is very meticulous when it comes to their routine. So they're nearly done as well, but you don't need to obviously wait. Is there anything you'd like to say before you embark upon your journey?
I'll go to him and I'll sort of brush imaginary dust off of his shoulder and I'll stand a tiptoe and kiss his cheek and say, don't be so stern today that you don't have any fun.
He'll offer a smile at that. Fun's not part of the job, unfortunately. And you be careful out there, all right?
I promise. Love you, bro.
Love you too.
All right. The two of you set aside and begin to head into the woods. In the middle of town, music is playing in the center of town. Buskers from, not many buskers, a couple of buskers have already begun playing in the town square as Jun, you arrive in order to set up for the day. While we're waiting for Marcus to realize that he's muted, I'm going to draw a random plot twist from our lovely audience member, Malakara. Malakara, thank you so much for the donation. I'm just giving this a good old shuffle, and we're going to go with...
just for you, Marcus.
Let's go with this one here. I don't know what we're looking at. Boom! A magic moment is our plot twist here. Magic moment. Okay, interesting. Hello. This was supposed to be music for a town in Oklahoma. That
June just starts playing hard rock on a flute of all things.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Let's go with I'm sure there's one over here. There we go. Perfect. All right. Okay, the hustling and bustling of the town folk as they are getting ready to set up for a festival. You know this festival to be the Season of Ghosts, a festival where they will performatively make offerings to the spirits of the mountain in order for a good harvest, a safe winter, and of course, protection from the evil creatures that lurk and dwell within the night. You know this story all too well, as while you are in town, obviously, there are a few people who definitely look at you with caution.
June won't pay too much mind to the people giving him the funny looks. He'll just focus on setting his stuff up, and when it's rolling out his mat and getting his instrument ready, checking to make sure it's not cracked or broken. And if I remember correctly, the festival itself is not like a celebratory thing. Typically, it's like a little bit more somber, correct?
It's a mixture of the both. It is somber, but it is also playful.
Then what June will do for his music of the day is he will try to embody that, starting off with a more melancholic tune before mixing in like a little bit of like melancholic but hopeful, if that makes sense.
All right, I love it. Make a performance check. First official roll of the game.
Let's do this. Oh, hell yeah, 17.
All right, 17. You perform a rather beautiful, yet, sort of that melancholy but playful kind of tune. The townsfolk seem to admire it to a degree. You will earn, let's go with 2 copper pieces.
Hey.
All right. Meanwhile, a short distance from the town, next to a ramshackled and rugged old shack that smells like herbs and the like, is Keiko, who is also preparing for guests. Zuzu and Daiji will be over any minute now to begin your daily exploration of the mountains and the like, and you are frantically getting ready because you have slept in.
Oh no.
All right. Can you describe your daily routine? Also, McClover, yes, our characters are level 1.
We're very, very squishy. Well, now.
You're very squishy.
Yes. So normally she likes to take her time, but knowing that she doesn't have much of that right now, it's a lot of scurrying back and forth. Like when you are like, okay, I'm done over here. I've got my pants and my shirt on, and then you start to walk away, and you're like, oh shit, my socks, and you have to run back. It's a lot of that. Until finally she is able to get her cloak on over her, at which point she realizes she has forgotten her basket, so she's trying to find that, probably still looking for it by the time they show up. Ow. And then I pulled my hair, and that was not fun.
All right, well, pulling hair aside, there is a very, very boisterous knocking at your door as Daiji, if you could describe your character, as you arrive at your friend Keiko's house for the day.
Sure. Daiji is short. He's about 3 feet 9 inches or so tall. He'll tell you he's a little taller, but very furry because he is a tanuki. So he is a biphoot bipedal raccoon. Got a big fluffy tail, fluffy ears, fluffy face, fluffy everything. Um, Probably best described as round, uh, and just dressed very simply. Vest and pants, and doesn't wear shoes because he doesn't need them. And a big uh wide brimmed hat that may or may not be a mushroom, may just look like a mushroom. No one's really sure, and no one wants to investigate, and he's not going to tell you. Um, he's also always got his gourd of presumably sake, but who knows, at his side, and as he's knocking on the door, he is smoking on a long-stemmed wooden pipe. Keiko! Come on!
You will hear a thud from inside as something inevitably falls to the floor.
At this point, Zuzu, you see Daiji banging on Keiko's door as you now arrive.
Did she go out ahead of us?
She's still in there. I can hear her thumping around.
Ah, that's good.
Are you thinking? Are you looking for something?
There is no.
I'm sorry, I didn't
response.
really understand that.
There is no
You-
response from inside.
Okay.
Keiko? You okay?
Keiko, as you kind of pick yourself up off the ground, your eyes meet the gaze of a small fennec fox with glowing yellow eyes. A face mask that's almost like the painted fur color of like the orange and red kind of looks at you. It is judging you.
I will look back. I will admit that judging me is not a bad thing in this moment. Probably trying to dust herself off and going, yeah, and then having it dawn on her. She doesn't know why the hell this thing is in here, so she's going to look around to see if she left a window open or something.
You do know what this thing is and why it's here.
Oh, I do. I thought I couldn't see it.
No, you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You remember? Remember in the.
Yeah, no, I remember what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. In the previous session, you couldn't.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's just like, yeah, I know, and then trying to get up and brush herself off.
The fox sort of moves around the back of you and uses its big fluffy tail in order to help dust the back of your coat, your cape off.
Oh. When she does get up, she will hold out a small enough, right, to like come up on my shoulder.
Yeah, it can climb up on your shoulders.
Okay, so I'll hold out a hand to help them up so they can get up onto my shoulder,
It does.
and then
so.
try to actually go for the door.
All right, you go for the door and fling it open and see your companions.
Oh,
Hooray! Are you ready?
Almost.
Can I help?
And she's looking over her shoulder like, I'm just trying to find my... Oh, there it is! And then she'll rush over to grab her basket, come back, and be like, okay, ready.
All right. Grabbing your stuff, you begin to make your way out and away from Keiko's house towards the mountains. Oh, not the mountains, the hills, should I say. All right. Now, as you do this, we now go back to the town where Ritsu, you, and Taro arrive simultaneously out the front of the barracks. Which is...
Oh, there you are. Oh.
Totally, I know where it is. No, I don't. I'm lying. I'll find it, but yeah, carry on. You arrive. See each other.
Okay. Oh, you're late.
I am not late. I am precisely on time.
Well, I got here before you, so it seems to me that you're late.
You got here at the same time. We literally both just arrived.
my foot stepped through the door first.
Okay, technically you have 3 legs right now. That's cheating.
Oh, you stop! I'm gonna tackle it.
All right, make an athletics check.
23.
All right, what is your 4 plus 10, Taro?
It is 16.
16. All right. That is a solid tackle as Ritu rams into your midsection and knocks you off your feet. This is very surprising. And for you, at the very least, not in any way, shape, or form becoming of samurai behavior. As he tackles you down, Ritu, when you tackle him, what do you do? You just holding him down, or what?
No, I don't. It's just kind of like a. We're friends, so I'm just tackling him, but I'll kind of get off him. Um,
All right. So you
yeah,
mean more you bowl him over more than
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, he bowls you over. Taro, your response?
Taro is he didn't actually like follow me down, right? He just knocked me down and he's standing there.
Yeah, correct.
Taro is simply going to stand, dust off his armor, and look at Ritsu and go, real professional, and then dart inside before he can.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to chase him, but he's a little faster than me right now.
All right, heading inside the barracks,
So-
you can get that usual musty smell that comes from like an old person's house, like the incense, the oils, and stuff like that. Even though it is called a barracks, it very much doesn't feel like one. That is because this also doubles as the home of. One moment. Here we go. It also doubles as the home of Granny Who. Oh God. I've done a thing. I mean, sure, I can just. There we go. Come, Granny, come here. Behave. There we go. Okay. I mean, sure, why not? I'm not going to complain. There we go. Granny Who, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So Granny Who, a rather elderly and very crotchety woman. She is currently in charge of the town's defenses and is the one who sent word to Minkai in order to get some samurai contingent sent here. However, the only reason you are here is to watch the riverway for invaders, not actually protect the town. Though in the time that you've spent here, Granny Who has made use of you. She has definitely bullied you into seeing yourselves as much town guards as watchfolk as well. Finally, you arrive! Both of you, so late!
I'm sorry, Granny Who. I was
His fault.
visiting my grandpa.
I don't
grandfather.
wish to hear your excuses. If I wish to hear excuses, I will talk to a donkey. Listen, both of you may be thick in muscle, but also thick in head. Training today postponed. What you must do now, there is monster in the jungles, to the north, just outside of town. Rumor has it that it is destroying crops, and if it makes its way to the farmlands, we are all going to be in trouble.
Yes, ma'am. We will head there immediately.
Yes, you will. That's why I tell you. Stupid.
Oh,
Both of you, get out of here.
all right. And then we'll kind of get out. Or at
Granny,
least I'll get out.
Granny then sort of looks at you both and say, "You forgetting something?" She hands you both a packed lunch.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, she then just sort of waves. She may. Fun fact: in Asian culture, believe it or not, just noises are full sentences. in some particular ways. In this particular way, it's an endearing sense of she has high expectations from you and hopes that you're safe. There is no what's the word? There's no she's not expecting you to fail, but she is, expecting you to have trouble. But she, wants you to not get injured and not get hurt.
Yeah.
That's what she's communicating. Very grandma sense. Tara, what about you? What's your reaction to said stuff?
Tara will take it and offer a slight bow and then turn to leave.
All right, very
Oh,
well.
and then I also bow. And then I run off after Taro.
All right. Jun, you can see Ritsu and Taro leaving and at quite a pace. Something's definitely up.
Did I happen to see Granny Who as well, or
No. Granny Who was inside the Granny Who was inside the barracks.
June will look at them, look down at like I'm assuming he has like a hat or something on the ground to like catch.
It's just a small handkerchief cloth that you would then just like wrap up into a thing.
He would be like, he would think, I should have enough for medicine today. Wraps it up tight so it can't get lost. Tucks it in and then goes and runs after his friends.
Okay, they are moving very, very quickly, and you do your best to attempt to keep up. All right, Keiko, Zuzu, and Daiji. Can I get you guys to make me a survival check, please?
You can. Survival?
Yes, please.
Zuzu will be right.
And Air stepped away. Yeah.
Okay, yep, no worries. So that is an 8 and a 12. Neither of those are quite good. All right, you managed to make your way into the forests, and as you kind of begin to look around, it's not that great of a place that you've found. It's fine, like there's definitely some stuff for you to get, herbs and berries and the like, but nothing has really stood out for you as like, oh, you found some healing herbs, or do you know what I mean? Like you haven't really found anywhere that's like that's actually given you much to work with. However, you do come across a very, very large, very, very auspicious looking tree. One moment while I hopefully... Perfect. There we go. Get this map up and running. Alright. So yes, you come upon this rather large, auspicious looking tree. It is covered top to bottom with a variety of different mushrooms and the like, and actually does look like it might be a good place to do some harvesting.
You will kind of give a sniff, take in the aroma of the forest and of the mushrooms, and some and go over and investigate what sort of mushrooms we have.
All right. You begin to investigate the various mushrooms. A lot of them actually are quite edible. Not really curative in any way, like I mentioned, but definitely some stuff that can make things do for like like some soups and some stocks and stuff like that. Daiji, make a survival check to go and harvest some mushrooms.
Okay. That's a little better. 17.
17. Okay. With a 17, you get some pretty decent things. Let's say you have 4 edible mushrooms that you have gathered. Zuzu, can I get you to make me a survival check as you look around to see, what it is you can find here? Okay, with a 23, wow. Okay, you actually find quite a rare mushroom. This rare mushroom is actually a curative for arthritis. Yeah, not bad at all.
Zuzu, you muted.
Thanks. I'll say, oh, this is exciting. You're a beauty. I can't wait to get you home and work with you. And I'll place it very gently in my basket.
Very nice. Okay. Keiko, let's get a survival check from you, please. Okay, with an 11, you find some mushrooms, not nearly as many as the others. Yeah, you find about 3 decent edible mushrooms, but that's about it. As you are harvesting, you are talking about, let's go with, you're talking about the upcoming festival, Season of the Ghost. A festival that you guys are hoping to participate in. Go and see and eat and experience all of the delicious and amazing stuff.
Do we know who's been chosen? Do we?
No one. You don't know who's been chosen yet. No.
Okay.
But you can talk about what chosen for what if you would like. But the scene is yours.
So tell me about this festival. I love festivals. But
Okay, so every year have a big party because, of course, why not? But the the whole point of it is to make sure that the spirits are happy and leave the town alone. And sometimes, spirits will come, and in the past, this is what I've heard. They would come and they would kidnap people, and they would take some people away, and you'd never see them again, which is obviously not something that we want to happen. So to make sure that that doesn't happen, they pick some people, and other people dress up as the forest spirits and will come and kidnap them and take them out. And they go camping. They get, from what I've heard, fantastic breakfast the next day, and they come back. But they do that so that the spirits think that other spirits have already gotten there first and kidnapped the people, and so they don't want to, like, I guess, get in on someone else's business. There's other spirits that have already been here. They're taking the people. We don't need to, and they'll just go away and leave us alone.
That was actually very well said. Yeah, exactly that.
It's a great time. I mean, I've never gotten kidnapped. One of my cousins did, and he's one who told me that the breakfast is really great. All sorts of stuff, but just at the festival in general, good food, good drink, good dancing. Um, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a festival. Festival's always a good time.
I'm so excited. I wonder if I've got anything special I could wear.
I mean, you want to have a fancy, what sort of fancy dress? I mean, I've got my party vest, and Daiji reaches into his pack, and he's got a bright red um, embroidered vest. The embroider is kind of worn. It looks like it may have, belonged to an uncle in the past who grew out of it. But it's like you always got to be prepared because you never know when a party's going to start. You always want to dress the part, but something like this will do you just fine. Maybe switch out your doll to something a little more festive, a nice sash or something like that.
Okay, so I don't have to fuss too much with it.
It's not like super fancy. I mean, who wants the super fancy parties are only fun if you crash them. Like if you get invited to those, they're boring because it's just all rich people talking to other people about how rich they are and how they got their money by, oppressing people and, stealing from the poor and all that stuff. And so, like, if you want to go to those parties, you gotta, slide in,
Yeah.
As
Um,
as this
and then you get
conversation
that's
trails
great.
on, we cut now back to further down the hill where Taro and Ritsu are making haste forward. Now, presuming the two of you are trying to roughly compete with how quickly you guys can get to the hill, it takes a moment, but you then realize you are being followed. Your senses keenly aware that something is stalking you. Can I get the both of you to make a perception check? (22 and 16). Taro, you recognize it to be footsteps. A person is on your pursuit. What do the two of you do?
Taro will look to Ritsu. He's not going to say anything out loud. He's going to take two fingers, point at his eyes, and then point behind over his shoulder.
I'll nod to Taro.
All right.
And
Hitting.
then I was just going to say, and then Taro will probably peel off behind a tree, draw his katana, and wait for whoever's following them to come into view.
Okay, so you're going to try and stealth?
Sure. Yeah, we can try
Okay.
that.
We are going to
I
make
think I will do the same, but peel off in a different direction.
All right, let's get a stealth check from the two heavily armored samurai.
Hell yeah, 10.
Waiting for this.
Oh, okay.
20.
I
All
love
right.
they're both untrained.
Yeah. All right. Taro, you are about as good as you expect to be when it comes to that. When it comes to stealthing, and Ritsu, strangely enough, you actually find a large rock in the middle of the forest to duck behind. As your weapons are drawn, katanas aimed firmly behind you grip tight around the handles of your blades. All of a sudden, bursting out of the underbrush is Jun.
Where the hell did they go? I just saw them.
You're in the forest now.
I know.
Oh, right. Sorry, you're saying that out loud. Sorry, carry on.
Yes.
Carry on. Also, if there's a way to turn your microphone up, that's fine. If there's not, that's
I
okay.
I am speaking right into it.
Okay, that's fine.
Eat it.
This is my
Eat your
jack
microphone.
headset because yeah.
Yeah, already that's a little bit better, so that's fine. Okay, carry on. Jun erupts from the underbrush, exclaiming, "Where the hell did they go? I just saw them."
Ah.
Taro, who would have been like preparing a swing with his katana, will stop and relax and just shake his head. Be like, that's a real good way to get yourself hurt.
It's not my fault you two are jumpy.
I'm gonna actually be behind you now and be like, yeah, that you should have said something as you were following us. I didn't know it was you at first.
Oh, you guys seem to be in a rush.
No.
We are. We have some business to which we need to attend.
Mm-hmm.
Jin just kind of leans in. And what is that business?
I hate to do this because we're friends, but technically it's none of yours.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
I know. That's why
He's
I'm
still got
asking.
he's fighting it, but he's still got that whole honor bound, duty bound thing going on, you know.
Mm.
All right, real quick. We have a hype train that has just begun, thanks to a lovely donation from our dear friend Ire. As such, we also now add in a new feature, which of course is the consumable item reward drop. So for every level or every tier of the gifted sub we hit, so we've reached level 1, we are on our way to level 2, our heroes are going to get a reward. For this particular reward, I think, just to honor our dear friend Daiji's heritage of being a tanuki, is we are going to give our heroes a jug or a flask of sake. Now, not in addition to this sake, we are going to also add in the calm emotion effect. So, for every tier that we hit is another drink that is in this flask, which will allow anyone who consumes from it calm emotion. You can pour it into a cup and offer it to someone else. That will still be a charge, but it will work as calm emotion. We've just hit level 2, so that means you'll have 2 charges inside of this flask of sake that everyone will get.
Yeah.
And also, yes, it will work as a normal flask as well. It will contain water, it'll contain sake, but you just have 2 uses of that special power. So thank you to the people who have just subbed and donated. That's not what I wanted. Oh god, where is it? There we go. All right. So thank you to Pixies for the cheers, Malakara for the cheers and bits, Cookiemon Steve for the 1,000 bits, you bloody legend you, Twiff for the community subs, as well as Ire, thank you so very much, and McClover giving us that tier 3 with some more bit cheers. Cookiemon for another lot of gifted subs. Jesus Christ, guys, come on, calm down. All right, all of these are being added in. We're now at tier 3. Okay, tier freaking 3. All right. So, Tyro has just turned to Jun and said that where we're going and what we're doing is none of your business.
As nicely as possible.
As nicely as possible. There's definitely a friendly banter to it.
Yes.
Okay. But what if I follow I follow anyway and just sit up in a tree? Doesn't hurt to have an extra pair of eyes.
Ritsu will put his sword away, grab his cane, and just kind of poke him in the leg. Be like, if you're going to follow, you ask no questions.
I'm gonna follow either way, but
you ask no questions and you stay hidden.
well, I can't ask no questions, but hidden I can do.
Okay. I just looked at Taro like, oh my god, this is already going up to a bad start. Kind of look on my face.
Taro will also sheath his sword. You really shouldn't come with it. It's going to be dangerous, and you've got your mom to take care of.
Like I said, I'll stay back by a tree. I'll even climb up the tree. Look, if there's any skill that I'm good at, it's staying out of trouble.
All right, just if things go
Double side.
sideways, you run, okay?
Will do.
At this point in time, as you continue up the mountain, you realize something very quickly. While you know roughly where the farmland is, you don't know how to track this beast.
This could be harder than I thought.
We definitely should have asked more questions. When she said to the north, we probably should have narrowed that down a little bit.
Yeah.
If only you knew about some people who are very adept at being able to find things in such wild and inhospitable terrain.
Are they to the north? Does Keiko live to the north?
Yeah, she does, and they're not too far away from their normal, like, because they kind of tell you roughly where they're going to be. Is not too far away from where you guys are now.
I have an idea. It's probably not a great idea because it's going to get more people involved in this. But we could ask for some help from Zuzu and her friends.
You want to get more people involved in this?
Look, I don't want to get more people involved, but what do you want to do? You want to spend the next week wandering around to the north of town to try to find this thing?
We won't survive out here that long.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's go find them.
All right. As
All
mentioned,
right.
it is not difficult to find them. It takes about a good hour or so. Daiji, Zuzu, and Keiko, you have gathered the mushrooms that I'd mentioned before. When you can see into the distance, approaching from the south, is of course the entourage of Keiko, Ritsu, Taro, and Jun coming towards you.
Keiko
Oh,
will
hey.
raise a hand in greeting. Yep.
What are you guys doing out here?
As much as we hate to ask for directions, we need a little help.
For
Ears perk up a little bit.
For what?
Directions. I give the best directions.
I give the best
Where are you
directions.
going? I can tell you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell you how to get there.
Why? Why would you do this?
I give all the directions.
Daiji, I've seen you after parties. Your directions led us to a dead end.
They were
That's
the
only when
best
he's been drinking
directions.
a lot.
Actually,
Let's
no,
do
your
that dead
directions
end.
led us to another party.
Hey,
Which is not necessarily a
you go
bad
to one
thing.
party, you go to
I
the
was going to
next
say,
party.
and you're welcome.
You have
All right.
Look, we're trying to track something, and all we know is that it's to the north of town, which, as you are well aware, is a rather large area. We're trying to narrow that down, and we know, as much as I hate to admit it, that the three of you know these woods better than we do.
What kind of
Yes,
something?
track.
That's another. See, we really need to get better about asking that old woman questions. Okay, a monster. That's all we know.
She's a little intimidating, but yes, she takes care of us well.
Looking for a monster that has apparently been attacking the farmers' crops. So we're trying to find it so we can eliminate the threat.
All right, Keiko, you and Daiji may make a society check to see if you've heard of something in the woods causing this kind of problem.
Society. Oh, God.
Society.
Yeah, that's about right. I cannot break 10 today, Dag.
You can't. Also, by the way, we have hit a level 4 hype train, so thank you everyone who
Wow!
contributed to that. Our heroes may now add the... What are we going to call it? We're going to call it the little
Sake.
jug. We're going to call it the little jug of calm.
Oh, jug of calm.
The little jug of calm.
All right.
Okay? The little jug of calm contains 4 charges. This is lifetime. So 4 charges that can be used as a calm emotion spell. right.
Ooh.
Daiji, with a 17, yeah, you've heard your family talking about something like this. You've heard, I think maybe one of your cousins saying that up in the farmlands you often get these creatures known as ancrags. Ancrabs, they're kind of like giant cockroaches. They eat up the farmlands, they kill livestock and stuff like that. They're about the size of horses, and yeah, they're pretty nasty. If one heads into the farmland, it'll find a good place to nest, breed, and then obviously you've got a bigger problem at that point.
So, do I know enough to know what farm or general area?
Weirdly enough, the most fertile area in the region that you've seen happens to be right where you guys are.
Ah,
What are the
Surprisingly.
chances?
Yeah.
I know. So Daiju will be like, yeah, one of my cousins was telling me some of the farms have been, what do you call them, ant crabs?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. And they're basically like big ant, like take an ant and you cross it with a crab, but really large.
Can I get everyone to
been
make me a
having
perception
problems.
check as
Yeah.
as the description happens?
June is absolutely picturing an ant
Ah!
crab.
It continues, Zach.
Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Whew.
Good.
Where are you? There's you
Nice.
are.
Okay.
That one.
All right. With the two nat
Good
20,
thing Taro
with
is
the two
here.
natural ones, can I get Tara and Jun?
Daiji and Zuzu, yeah.
No. Can I get Tyro and Jun to re-roll their perceptions, please? As both Daiji and Zuzu make a little bit of noise while they're like disrupting the perception.
IG's like just regaling the story from his cousins.
There we go.
Okay, very nice.
Hey, that's even
Or is it
better.
just-
18.
Okay.
Says hello to Zuzu.
All right.
Like hello Zuzu again.
At this point, Taro and Jun, the both of you can hear something underneath all the noise that's happening. Something is approaching.
Taro is gonna to put a hand up toward Daiji and be like, "Shut up! Stop talking right now." And then he's gonna listen, and then he's gonna sort of shoo all of them away and tell them to go hide.
Daiji, do you shush?
Yeah, I think he would probably be able to read Taro's expression well enough to understand that this is a situation that maybe he should actually stop talking.
And you said it was under our feet that we heard it?
Yeah, it's underneath your feet. Like you feel the vibrations. You hear something coming.
June is immediately gonna jump onto the like big root here.
All right, not a problem. Jun climbs up onto the root. Well, the rest of you have a single action you can take.
Zuzu is gonna follow Jin. Give me a hand up.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm a raccoon. I'll scamper up into a tree.
Okay.
Keiko has no idea why these guys are doing this, correct?
Correct. Oh wait, no.
So she's just gonna.
Yeah, I don't think they said specifically what was happening, just to make yourself scarce.
Okay. I will back away, I guess.
Right here.
Taro will draw his katana and prepare.
Ritsu will also draw, seeing Taro draw.
Okay.
And then June will help Zuzu up on his stump.
All right. Zuzu, are you happy to go into that stump?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, please.
So, a rumbling sound from underneath gets closer and closer. As it does so, there is a explosion of dirt and soil. As from underground, this creature appears. It makes a horrible hissing sound as it erupts from the earth. Let's just share this so everyone can see this.
Oh,
creature
shit.
Friend. All right.
Clearly an ant crab.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. After rolling
Not the one
initiative,
differently.
Ritsu, you are up first as it
Shit.
yeah,
All right.
jumps out.
I think I will try to, since it's near Keiko, I'm gonna run towards it and try to get in front of it in Keiko.
Mm-hmm.
Try to something like that. And I'm going to take a swing at it as like an uppercut because I'm two-handing this.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you moved up, and you're going to uppercut. Nice. A solid hit.
26.
As your blade rises upwards through the center of the creature, deal your damage. All right, 5 wounds appear over the creature.
And then I will flip it around in my hand and try to stab it into the head with the second.
It's a slashing weapon.
Oh, it is technically a slashing weapon. Sorry, I will try to cut off one of its legs as I slash it across the leg.
All right, if you land a critical hit, that is what we will do.
Ah. Dang.
Unfortunate, a miss.
And that is my 3 move, 2 attacks.
All right, done and done. Okay, after that is the Ankrav. It will use its mandibles to bite against your weapon. It is going to try and rend your armor.
Oh
as
no!
it bites, its acid will penetrate your armor's hardness. Okay, a critical hit. Oh, sorry, that shouldn't be on Keiko. Ignore that.
Oh damn!
And up dead. No.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll the attack, because that's supposed to be on Ritsu.
I was gonna say like
Okay.
shouldn't have been a crit.
All right, that is still hit.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. So 2 actions. The mandibles deal 13 points of damage.
Ah.
The armor takes 13 points of damage as well.
Ouch.
All right. With its final action, it is going to back up from you and hiss. All right, Daiji, you're up next. This thing is exactly what you thought it would look like, but it is at least twice the size of what you expected it to be.
He's kind of cursing under his breath. Shit, this is much bigger than I thought it was. And he is going to stand up and channel elements to open his kinetic gate. So what this looks like is sort of like all of the like detritus on the forest floor, bark and pine cones and various things. So sort of kind of rise up and start circling around him. And he's going to grab, as he does this, he'll grab a handful of pine needles and throw them at the Ankrav.
All right, you hurl some foliage.
So this will be a ranged elemental blast. He is, I presume, within 30 feet of me looking
He is
at this.
definitely within 30 foot of you.
Yep. So that's gonna be
Ooh, a miss. Keep in mind, you guys do have hero points.
yeah, that was terrible. I'll use my hero point. My first attack. We want this to hit. Try this again.
All right.
That's
Oh, no.
even worse.
Somehow even worse. All right, so Daiji, you throw some pine needles, and you realize that these needles are a little bit fragile, and as they hit the Ancrab's shell, they just sort of rend on the armor plating.
I have a quick question because I actually forgot to do this when it moved away.
Mm-hmm.
I have a reaction to what's it called? A reactive strike.
Yeah, if you got reactive strike, you can use it, 100%.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I had it. It's been a while since I played
No, that's perfectly fine.
a fighter. I think it's at the highest, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right.
And Daiji, you have one more action.
That's fine.
Actually, so
Makes
the
sense.
elemental blast is part of the channel elements.
Oh, right, so you got 2 actions then.
Yep. So
Nice.
for his next action, though, he is going to use hardwood armor. So some of the bark that's flying around him sticks to his skin. So that will give me armor, and I think we've got that. So I will just. So for this, I just kind of equip the armor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that will raise my AC. And then I will do another ranged elemental blast for my last action. I'm going to stay where I am up on the stump. I'm going to use my free action for my weapon infusion ability to shape it so that it is given the thrown property, which reduces the range to 20 feet, but also gives me my strength modifier for the damage.
Nice. So you create and conjure basically a wooden weapon in your hand, and then as you do so, you throw it with your strength added to it.
And we'll keep it with bludgeoning damage, though. See how that works, and let's see if we can hit him with our second shot. That is a 16. It's still a miss. Well, at least got a decent roll. That's it for me.
All right, done and done.
Throw pine cones at it.
You throw pine cones. The Ancrav is unimpressed by your mastery of foliage. All right, which brings us to Keiko.
Yes. I am first going to try to have quiet word with my patron, and then I'm going to try to attack this thing with some words, with some magical words. I don't know what they are. You would come up with something cooler than me, so. Oh no.
Let's see. Yep. Okay. As you utilize your trade for death power, what's the effect?
The target takes 1d4 void damage.
Right.
And then put fast healing 1 on oh my god, what is your damn name? Ritsu.
Ritsu. All right, very well. As you create that spiritual connection between the Ancrav and your samurai friend, its life force begins to siphon into the earth and then back up and into Ritsu, as Ritsu will now have fast healing.
Ooh, awesome! Thank you.
And then I will tell him to be careful, and I will sorry, I don't know which one yet. Also cast, because I'm assuming that you're about to go in, Taro. So I will cast guidance on Taro as well.
All right, guidance it is.
So that is a +1 to 1 attack roll, perception check. Your attack roll is basically what I'm here for. So. And that'll be it for me.
All right. All right, then we go to Taro.
That's me. I have a couple of quick questions for you.
Go ahead.
When the giant cockroach attacked Ritsu, were they within 15 feet of me?
Yes.
Sweet. My second question is, does a reaction count as one of my 3 actions that I can take?
No, reaction
no,
is
it
on
doesn't.
someone else.
Reaction is its own action.
Okay, cool. So as a reaction, I'm going to use Retributive Strike, which will do... Hold on, I got to find it. It does some cool things for Ritsu there. Yeah, so basically it'll protect Ritsu and allow me to strike the thing that attacked him. So Ritsu will gain resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 3, because it's 2 plus my level.
Whoa.
And then, since was the thing within my range to strike it when it attacked, or no?
No, it wouldn't have been within your range.
Okay, cool. So I don't get the hit on it, but I still get to give him the protection from it. So I'll do that first.
Okay, I think that needs to have happened when it made the attack so that they can block the attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but because the attack's already happened and resolved, we'll save it for the next time.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I have the resistance done for next attack if it goes after me, so... Or how long does it last?
It
Taro.
doesn't really say.
It's
just you gain resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus my level.
Yeah, so that
And then
if
if the foe is
within
reach, I get to hit
the
it.
attack. That went.
Okay. Got it. This is just
So on the
something I'll have
next
to
one,
remember, so
you'll get that.
Yeah.
I
Sounds
didn't want
good.
to interrupt earlier, but I will do that from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then Taro he's going to rush in and attack with his katana, two-handed, which that's the other thing is how do I make that happen? Because it defaults to the 1d6, which is the one-handed attack. How do I attack with two-handed? Is there a thing I can do to make that happen?
I just made another weapon under the weapons category
Gotcha.
thing where you do the thing, and I called it two-handed and made the damage 1d10.
Okay, I'll need to do that then because I just have the one.
Hold on, wait a
Mhm.
second.
You can actually add an effect to change the dice and toggle it on and off.
There wasn't
In
an
the,
effect on the katana itself, though.
Are you intending to use it with 2 hands or 1 hand more?
2, because that's the way it should be wielded, so that's the way he would train with it.
Done.
You just change the dice to it.
Cool. There you go.
Nice.
All right, going for your attack. All right, that is a solid hit.
Nice.
Okay, and that is 8 points of damage. Another devastating slash from the katana as the creature begins to bleed and pour out this greenish ichor that sizzles as it hits the ground. Jun, we then go to you.
Oh, I was muted. For my third action, I'm going to do shield. I'm going to pop my shield up in front of me.
Yep, not a problem. Yep, you raise your shield. If Marcus is
Marcus,
speaking.
you might be muted.
Hello?
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. I guess I muted when I thought I unmuted.
You know what's a really
Anyway.
good hint that you're muted is you see your character token when your character token's not moving.
I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at Fantasy Grounds.
Mhm.
But here, I will actually have Zoom up on my laptop now. Anyway, so June is, or not June, Ritsu's not looking too good already.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
For my first action, June is going to play a nice soothing melody as he casts Soothe on Ritsu.
All right. As you play your flute, the soothing sounds of your what's it called? The Zhao?
The Zhao.
Begin to waft across the breeze and soothe your comrade.
Alright, so he gets that. So he gets
Whoa.
12. And then he also gets a +2 status bonus to will saves against mental effects for the duration of the spell, which is 1 minute.
All right. You feel yourself becoming more fortified and resistant.
As a free action, I am going to then cast my Lingering Composition Focus spell. Because my next action will be to cast another composition. So if my next action is to cast a cantrip composition with a duration of 1 round, which it is, I have to attempt a performance check. It says the DC is a standard difficulty DC of a level equal to the highest level target of my composition, which would be 1 right now. But the GM can assign a different DC based on the circumstances, and the effect depends on the result of my check. I'm going to be casting Courageous Anthem.
All right. No extra check no extra bonuses needed. Just the standard check should be fine for that.
All right. It should just be. Oh yeah, it's a performance check. Okay, so skills. Hey.
Wow. Nice.
All right.
So,
Brilliant.
on a critical success, the composition lasts 4 rounds.
Nice. Love that.
So, Courageous Anthem. I inspire myself and my allies with words or tunes of encouragement. So he's gonna shift from the soothing to like an upbeat, like hype-filled tune, giving everyone a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear. For the
Whoa.
next 4 rounds.
All right. Do you have a condition you can drop on everyone?
I am doing that right now.
All right. Sweet. So everyone will
Except
have
I
that.
did not change it to 4 rounds. Oops.
That's okay. So everyone should have that ability applying to them in just a moment. So awesome. Is that it for Jun?
Yes, that is all 3 of my actions, because Lingering Composition is a free action.
All right.
Real quick, I'm gonna see if I can drop the thing myself. I don't want to make you do it every time, so I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do that real quick.
Drop what? Sorry.
The fast heal on Ritsu. Did that work?
Sure.
It did.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Now, in addition, we have another donation from the amazing Cookiemon Steve, who has given everyone a nat 20, and Daiji
Woo.
has replenished a hero point for you as well. So now you're on 2 hero points.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, dude. All right. Jeez, we're getting close. We're at 62% of our survival check for the month, which is awesome. All right. Zuzu, you're up next.
All right. Would my Tanglefoot bag have the same attack modifier as the mud bomb?
Yep.
All right. Because I don't have that in actions, but I do have the mud bomb. So I'm going to throw the mud bomb, but it's really a Tanglefoot bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will give you this as an extra one if you would like. if you throw the mud bomb and hit, and then throw the Tanglefoot bag, I'm going to give the Tanglefoot bag a +2 bonus because of the circumstances of growing in the mud, as opposed to that.
Okay, well then I'll throw the mud bomb first.
All
I
right.
just figured this creature would probably like it. So,
It does, but it also gives you a benefit too.
all right.
Ooh,
Uh,
a critical miss on the mud
Oh,
bomb.
wait, -95?
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, sorry. Nope, that's on me. Sorry, roll that again. But that is my fault.
That is a real failure.
She threw it backwards.
Yeah, you somehow threw
She
it
just
backwards.
eats the bomb.
Sorry,
Food.
no, that is my fault. I know exactly what I did.
Should I
Oh.
tell me when?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay, let me just drop it over
Hey
here.
guys, want to see a trick?
She threw it at June's web. June's.
Now,
I played my music so good, Susie just
Daiji
dies.
Jin are covered in mud.
My eyes. Put someone.
Everybody just looks over. She's just stuffing her face with mud.
What's
I
the
knew your
range
sister was
of
weird, but damn.
What's the range of a splash weapon?
Does this say on my thingy? No, it doesn't. I would have to
So
consult.
mine were 30 feet when thrown and 60 feet when launched. So it's
Okay.
probably, I would imagine, the same.
All right, so try that again.
Okay.
Because I did not apply a range to these, which is why it was at 0 range, and you're throwing it. Basically, you're throwing something quite a long way.
Just dropping it.
Have the thing. There we go. Hold on a second. That also doesn't seem right. I mean, maybe it is, but let me just double check. No, that is right. +5. Yeah. Okay, yeah, unfortunate, but that will miss.
Wow. Okay.
You do have a hero point if you want to use it, or a nat 20.
I'll use my hero point.
All right, go for the reroll.
I feel like that's probably a tactical error, but we're gonna do it anyway. That do it?
I don't know if you dropped it on the creature, but that's okay. I'll check its AC. Its AC is 18, so that is a hit.
Yeah, no, I did
Nice.
try to drop it on the creature. He's kind of tiny up there, but excellent. A hit. All right, so that'll do
Nice.
5 points of bludgeoning.
Yep, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, great.
He is now covered in mud. You may now throw your Tanglefoot bag, and in doing so, you get a +2 bonus.
All right. I'm
So on the
not sure
bottom
how
left-hand side where it says the modifier, just before you throw your bomb, just add a +2 to there.
Okay, I'm looking where it says modifier.
It's like a
Yeah,
little-
very bottom left.
Oh,
of
I
your
see it.
screen.
I see it. Yep. Totally bottom. Okay. And then
Oh no! A critical miss. You do have a hero point and a nat 20.
okay, now I'll use the arrow point.
Okay, hero point it is. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Nope.
Nice.
It's
that with
still
the
a
plus,
miss.
No, with the +2, that will hit.
Oh, okay. Splendid.
All right. So with that, let me just have a quick look here. With a Tanglefoot bag, I believe I am now immobilized.
That was my understanding. That was my hope.
Oh, thank you for giving us the stat sheet.
You're welcome.
Dude, I thought I did something. I was like, what happened? Good, cool. I know better. Thank you.
It's just I got jump scared by a spreadsheet of stats.
Yeah, I'm looking at the completely the wrong thing here. Okay, there we go. Okay, inventory. Tanglefoot bag. Yep, so it's status penalty to its speed for 1 minute. Okay, negative 10-foot speed penalty. Okay, yep, so it's got a negative 10-foot speed, so you've basically just enshrouded it in this sticky, gooey, webby substance that has grown out of, like, the plant matter in the mud. Okay.
Awesome. Do I have a third? Although I feel it's destined to miss.
You do have a third action, but yes, it is generally the third action we usually miss.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try it. You know, my tail will twitch. I'm trying to do the foxfire thing.
Yeah, sure, give it a go. Natural 20! Now, despite it being a natural 20, that is only going to hit. Because your natural 20 would normally have missed.
Yes, because of the whole...
But you managed to hit. All right. Yeah, go deal your damage for your foxfire.
-5.
All right, 5 points of fire damage.
Oh, 5.
As a large green... What color is your flame? Pink, green, yellow, blue, what?
It's blue.
Blue flame ignites on this creature. Wow, that was good. That was impressive. All right, which brings us back to the top of the round, and Ritsu.
All right. With all this energy and healing that has been put into Ritsu, he feels a new energized. He feels newly energized.
Good. The energy
and
has made you feel energized. Okay. Good. Yep. We're there.
Okay. Anyway,
The new Energizer Bunny.
I'm going to run and try to get over the creature, and as I'm going to run up the route over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and try to jump onto his back with the second action.
Yep.
And with the third action, and actually katanas have versatile P. So they have versatile piercing in this. So I will change it to piercing as I try to drop the sword into its back.
All right, make an athletics check. Your target number is 22.
Can I hero point that?
Yeah, you can hero point it.
All right. That's not better. Damn.
Okay, you jump to try and land on its back, but you miss. Instead, you are kind of partially stuck in the tangly, sticky, tanglefoot bag that it is currently encoded in.
Okay.
And you're just basically
which
being
means
flung about.
Okay. I will try to still stab it if I can.
Yeah, you can make your.
Since I don't have really a good angle to slash at it, so I will do the stabbing.
You do have a -2 penalty for circumstances, being that you're currently being thrown about a bit.
Yeah, no problem.
But make your attack.
I did stab. Oh, -2. I will put that in. Hacha.
Nice.
24.
Solid hit.
All right. There we go. And I hit the button, so it should do piercing.
All right, 11 points of damage as you stab it in the head. The creature bellows, moans, kicks, and screams. With its next turn, it is going to... Oh, actually, no, we have a do or die point. All right.
Ooh.
Neil, do you want to go for the do or die?
You know it.
I would say you know he does.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so as you go for the, as you go for
it's so much fun.
The do or die. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, missed. Try again. All right, we have
Yeah.
the do. Okay, so as you stab the creature, its whole body slumps down as it is killed by your devastating blow. All right. The battle is over. You have stopped the spread of the Ankravs.
That's Ritsu 1, Taro 0.
Tara, what's your response to that?
You definitely don't get credit for that. That was a group effort.
That was a group effort. I apologize. But can you help me get out of this bag?
Taro will tease him a little bit first and then ultimately
Oh,
go
come
away.
on.
Yeah, you kind of make fun of him, and then you kind of grab him by the back and try to pull him off the stuff. What about the rest of the team? Any reaction to this creature?
Oh, that certainly happened.
Keiko will look to those who noticed it and ask if that's it. If there's anything else. Are they safe?
Should be, as far as Ritsu and Tara know.
Yeah, we were just told there was one.
Zuzu will scramble down from the stump and go over to Ritsu. Are you okay? That was amazing. It was so disgusting. I'm so glad you killed it.
That was no problem. I'm just glad you're okay.
Zuzu will just sort of blush and
He will take a drink.
Taro is going to glare at Ritsu.
All right. As this exchange happens, we want to take a quick moment to welcome in our raiders from the Catchy Cantrip family. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. For those of you who don't know, Catchy Cantrip, friends of the channel, we have a great relationship and a great friendship with these guys. They're just wonderful people, great creative storytellers. If you haven't checked them out, go see them. They are some of the best talent out there for role-playing games and the like. And for those of you who are joining us from the Catchy Cantrip, my name is Mark. I'm the Deaders Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. I play Pathfinder here. That's right, the other role-playing game. But we have fun. I'm here with my Patreons, and we are currently doing Season of the Ghost, an Asian-inspired horror adventure where our heroes have just managed to thwart a Ankrav, a giant ant-lion-looking creature that was threatening their farmlands, and they've managed to track it down and kill it. So yeah, there's that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We are a very friendly and very audience-forward channel, so yeah, just, sit back, relax, unwind. And if you need to go and, do other things, do that as well, you lovely beans, you. Okay. We now cut forward. As the day goes past and you return eventually to the town, you all share a meal at the inn. People are clapping and cheering, congratulating you on having slain the mighty beast before it reached the farmlands. There are people buy you a few drinks and the like, and again, they celebrate your efforts. As the drinks and the food get brought out, you watch as Granny Who, the old battle axe of a woman, takes a moment to congratulate you personally.
Hey, Dag, would we have passed that spider statue on the way back into town?
No, not into town. But you can make the trip. You may make the trip after dinner if you would like. Or yeah, make the trip after dinner. We'll start our next game with you guys going there. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Granny Who looks to you. So, you managed to find the creature and kill it. Good! If that beast managed to make it to the farmlands, who knows how much damage could have been done. But it seems that both of you, Ritsu and Taro, need much more training. If you cannot handle even such a simple insect by yourselves, then you bring great shame on your families.
Oh, Granny, they were very heroic. We just got in their way.
We just happened to be there.
Make either a diplomacy or a deception check, depending on how you wanna frame it. You could definitely believe that you've like, yeah, no, they were doing that, or you could be trying to like convince Granny Who that was what happened.
Modifier's the same, so I'll go with diplomacy.
Oh, no.
I had the worst night.
All right. Granny Who does not believe you. She looks at you. Don't try to cover for them, dear, just because you are related. The problem is there is a lack of discipline. There's a lack of training and strength. You are still just tiny eggs. And what we need is giant, big. She tries to think of a word, then realizes what the word is. Samurai.
Eggs. Oh.
No, she was gonna say a different word. It's fine. Anyway, she says, "Well, enjoy your festivals and stay out of trouble. Tomorrow is the season of the ghost celebration. We do not expect to come in for training, but also do not slack off."
Yes, ma'am.
Looks at Taro.
I never do.
She grumbles and then leaves. At which point, an old man begins to walk up.
With a bunch of pins in them.
He says, Now, Granny, there's no need to be so harsh. Her words can sometimes be as sharp as excuse me. Her words can sometimes be as sharp as a kamatachi sigil, but she means well. You know that this is old Matsuki, the town's makeshift leader/mayor. On behalf of the town, thank you all for whatever part you played in defeating the creature. I was wondering if perhaps I could ask a favor for you.
What is that?
Tomorrow is the season of ghosts. And, well, I think it would be perfect if those who had just become heroes also became the ones who protected our town from the spirits in the festival. I would like for you to be our nominated candidates to be kidnapped by the spirits and taken into the woods. This is a great honor. And of course, purely performative.
Of course it is. I would be honored.
Keiko looking at Daiji, he's thinking about the food.
His tail, Daiji's tail starts sort of like wagging.
Like this big, flopping away. Yeah. The old man smiles. So, I take that as a maybe? You can tell he's teasing.
I would be so honored.
Mm.
This has been a dream. Every year, it's been a dream.
Jun, how do you feel about the request?
He kind of shifts uncomfortably, and